Oh.
What's going on, you guys? It is
There's
your boy,
literally
40
no.
days, 40 nights, 6-9 in the building. I hope you guys are having a blessed day as always. We're here. My cousin Mariah was good, bro.
It's good.
Bro. So today we're gonna be talking about basically paranormal experiences, spiritual experiences. So, I got a similar podcast coming out very, very soon, but this is gonna be the first episode of it because we are live. So I hope you guys are having a blessed day as always. First of all, let's get into this, right? So, have you ever had like a spiritual experience in a sense of like it happened almost like in like real time?
What do you mean?
Like let's say you ran into it or you've seen something or whatever it was. A crazy story.
Like in a dream or in real life?
Real life. Like in reality. Like you came across something crazy or something.
Yeah, like a story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So tell us about it, bro.
I can't think off the top of my head. I don't even. You go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right. So a story in like real life, dude. Dang, bro, there's actually
Because the only stories I have are like from parties or out doing shit I'm not supposed to be doing.
Sure. Dude, that is crazy to think about on top of your head.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But, all right.
Like, I don't want to say something because they're gonna beat the up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Can't be talking about some of that stuff.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. All right, so something that happened to me in like real life is so shoot, dude, that's crazy, bro. Because then it has like it's like split dream every time with me. You know what I mean? When I experience something crazy.
What do you mean?
Because I figured you had a story. Because like that's what I was asking you. Because like you had that, you seen some crazy shit like in the woods or whatever, like the forest.
Okay. Actually, okay.
That's what I was thinking of. Because like for me, it's more like half a dream. You know, half reality.
Okay. So when I was younger, I lived in this house, and it was a guest house from my aunt's rich husband. It was like one of his guest houses, and we lived in there. I lived with my mom, and I was with my cousin, and I was so mad because she got a toy and I didn't. And so when we got back, I went to go get a toy, like a doll that I had to like rub it in her face or whatever. That like I had a better doll. So I went upstairs to go get it, and I walked in my room, and I had this little white tea table that was like up to like my waist, but I was little, you know. And I walked in my room, and I grabbed the doll off of my bed, and I turned back around to go out the door. And I looked under the table, and there was this like little thing under there. Like it looked like, you know, that naked elf thing off of fucking off of Harry Potter. What is his name? Like
Dobby.
Dobby. Yeah, Dobby.
Yeah.
It looked like that, but it was like scary. Like it was like demonic looking, and it was like so saggy. There was so much skin, and it looked just like this little gremlin, and it was under my table. And I screamed, and I called for my mom, and her and my cousin ran up the stairs and came in my room, and I was like screaming. I was like, look, it's right there, it's right there. And they were like, there's nothing there, there's nothing there. And I was like, no, like it's right there. And like they couldn't see it, but I could. And that like still freaks me out to this day, because like that was real. That was not no dream. Like I actually remember that happening.
Yeah. One thing I feel like that isn't a dream. Shoot, there is spiritual experiences, but like outside of dreaming for me and stuff that I've experienced. But a lot of times, like I don't like speaking about it if I don't remember it clearly, because then later when I dig deep into it, for example, like when I'm rewriting this, right, I realize the way that I think that it was isn't what it was and isn't what I wrote down. So like that's why for me, like right now I'm just like, that's weird.
Yeah.
But I do got you on some dreams that I know, like, you know, like the full facts on and everything though.
But
and the experiences.
Because it's crazy how you can remember stuff like that. Because like that stuff that's like terrifying.
Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah. Spiritual experiences. I told you about it. You remember the freaking Alright, so I had a crazy ex. And the thing was, you remember how I said I put my hand on her and I started praying? Like in the car with her, and then she and she got mad. Alright, so I'm gonna tell y'all real quick. So I had this crazy ex or whatever. Anyway, she's driving in the car and I'm in the passenger seat with her, and I put my hand on her hand and I'm holding hands with her. And then I start praying in the name of Jesus just for her soul and everything, that anything demonic or dark within her, that it'll just leave right there in the name of Jesus. And here's the thing, bro. Right when that happened, she looked at me, like she just turned, like she looked at me. and then all she said to me was that she was just like, what are you doing? She just said, what are you doing? Like, that's it. She just said, what are you doing?
No,
And I was just like, yo, don't worry about it. I'm praying for you.
Like, she's feeling it. She is literally,
Because, look, here's the thing. Before that, I found out that when you're holding hands with somebody, you get just as much of a really spiritual connect as if you were, like, having intercourse with them or whatever. It's crazy. Like, that's why holding hands is, like, really powerful. And it doesn't mean it's like sexual. It's intimate. Like, even just like a family praying, holding hands around, it's powerful. It's like all of your spirits going into one prayer. But basically, I knew our spirits was going to connect, and then that would have meant that her spirit was going to have a problem with it, because I knew she had something with it.
Yeah.
So I'm crazy. And then I talked to her on the phone when she was possessed too one time.
Yeah, because that's like when priests try to pray this thing out of somebody who's
That's crazy.
Out of somebody who's, what's the word?
Possessed,
yeah. Like the demon feels that energy, and that's when they start like going crazy, because like the energy love like God and everything, you know, like it's bad to them. So like she could feel that transfer of like that energy.
Yeah, and she did feel it too. But you see that stuff is like kind of, that's crazy. Sure. And
bro, I low-key got a demonic spirit on my ex too. But like I don't want to talk about it.
I mean, you just don't gotta say a name. It's
yeah, no, not that, but just like ew, not or yeah.
You're good. Alright. So sleep paralysis.
Bro.
But would you be willing to tell them the sleep paralysis dream, bro? If not, it's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. You want to go first or me?
It's up to you. But since there's nobody on here right now.
Look, this I don't expect nobody to be on here.
I know, because you're saving it to like re-edit it and everything. Yeah, I know. But since there's no one on here, edit out the part where I'm about to tap my shit. It'll. You just gotta edit it out. We're back.
Yeah, no, bro, I'll edit it.
Okay, so paranormal dream, or like the sleep paralysis. Yeah. That's what we were talking about. So you want to go first or you want me to go first?
You could go first.
Okay. So I used to have like sleep paralysis like all the time for like every single night. I would wake up and I'm gonna be able to move anything, but I could like my eyes were open, but I couldn't even shut my eyes. And so eventually I just started like forcing myself with like all my strength to close my eyes. And so like at least I didn't have to see, because I was scared of what I was going to see because I can't move or anything. And then eventually I started having these dreams where I was waking up in my dream from sleep paralysis, which I was already doing, so it felt really like real, because like it was happening every night anyways. So I wake up in my dream from sleep paralysis, and I try to shut my eyes like how I normally would, and then I could not shut them. And I looked over to my door, and this shadow figure was like standing right in front of my door frame. And he, or it, whatever, shadow figure, it started walking from my door to my bed. And he like stood over me, just like looked down and just like stared at me. And I couldn't make out a face, I couldn't see anything. It was just like full like emptiness, pitch black. And then I finally forced myself to shut my eyes, and then I fell back asleep. And then I wake up, not in sleep paralysis, I wake up fine. And then I look over my door, because obviously I just seen shadow figure over there. So I look over my door, and I see these like walls of like lasers like going through my room, and they're like red. And so I like look over and I see that, and then every time, if this is my room, the laser wall like goes through it, and then there's like a second of pitch black, and then another one comes through. And so the wall went over through my room, and then that moment of pitch black, and then the wall started coming back on again, so you could see there was a whole bunch of shadow figures standing all around my room, and they're all just like looking at me. And the laser goes through, and then there was that second of the pitch black, and then they were all gone. And so I got up and I walked over to my door, and I tried to leave my room. So I try to open my door, turn my knob, and the knob would not turn. And so I'm turning the knob and everything, and then it feels like something is on the other side, like holding the door, pulling it closed so that I couldn't open it. And so eventually I like started like tugging it, and it just keeps like coming out, going straight back shut. And then I heard on the other side a whole bunch of banging, really loud banging on the door. And so I stopped trying to open it. And then the door opens, and it's my mom. And she was like, "What are you doing? Why are you banging on your door like that?" And I was like, I wasn't, like, there's something like that was pulling the door closed. And she was like, "You were pulling the door closed. I couldn't open it. You were pushing it closed." So it was like she was the one trying to get in my room, but I was literally like trying to get out, and then something was like banging, like that was so like crazy. Like she said it was me, but there was something on the other side of my door doing it, but apparently I was the one doing it. So
that's crazy.
And then I woke up.
Yeah, no, dude, that's really crazy. What the heck?
That had me like, I could not sleep for like days after that, because that was so like terrifying, because it felt so real. Like it was definitely like a lucid dream, but like I can lucid dream. I lucid dream like every single night, and I can control my dreams. But that was like, it felt like that, but I couldn't control anything. Like I could not tell that it was a dream, like how I normally would be able to. And it was like, it felt so realistic. That got to me for a minute.
Yeah, no, that's crazy, dude.
What's your story?
Bro, my story? I think I told it on that other podcast, but I'm still going to put it now. So, okay. So, this is back in 2019 in April. I was sleeping in my bed, and out of nowhere, my eyes woke up, and I'm in sleep paralysis. And then by the door, there comes this mist of a woman that walks in. The way that I can describe her, a mist or an ash. That's the way Omar described her as well, ash. Like, ash of a woman, like when he had sleep paralysis or whatever. But that's what happened with me. And she she didn't have no body, it was just a head. But she looked like a witch. She had long hair, like if she was like probably Mexican, but like her teeth were all like sharp and just evil. Anyway, she came over here and I'm laying on my bed, and then she gets up close to me, and then she like screams in my face, and then she just continues to laugh, and she just chokes me like on some Parker Crane stuff. And as she's choking me, that's when I start praying to Jesus. And as I'm praying, eventually, like I'm laying right there, and then just behind me, I just see a beam of light, and then something told it like to go back to hell, and there was more said, but I can't really remember. But when that happened, this demon, like this mist of a demon of a head, and now with hands, freaking just like it hissed. It just hissed at me and hissed above me as well. And then it just like it's almost like it was forced to leave, because then it just like it vanished into like this like little portal thing. Was weird. And then once that happened, I was able to freaking move and everything. So it really felt like it wasn't no dream or nothing.
Yeah.
That was reality. My eyes were open. I know my eyes were open. I felt my eyes open because I can open them and close them. You know? So it's like, what the heck? You know, but seriously, like it's scary. So after that, I freaking dropped to my knees and I started praying. And I was up. Like I was already awake when I was able to move after she left. So it's weird. It's more of real life.
Yeah, that's like crazy things happen, and sometimes it's difficult to be able to tell, like because they feel so real. It could be difficult to like set it from real life to like a dream, you know?
Yeah, it's hard to sometimes, bro. But sure.
What is real?
What is real? All right, we're gonna do a little segment real quick. All right, it's a would you rather for you.
Okay.
Would you rather be stuck in a dream world for 1 year? You're basically in a coma for 1 year, but you're stuck there for 1 year as well, in the dream world. Or you'd have to, or live. Let's say you live at the beginning of time for the rest of your life right now.
Like Stone Age.
Yeah, I don't know, like Stone Age. It's a weird would you rather. I just came up with it in my head, you know.
I would rather live in a dream world.
You want to sleep for 1 year, bro?
Yeah, I mean, like,
or
do I know that things are a dream, or like, is it? I'm oblivious to it.
You're oblivious to it.
I mean, yeah. Look.
You're gonna wake up 1 year from now, not even realize anything.
But like, time also moves. So like, when I wake up, it is a whole year later, or I would wake up in the same spot.
Yeah. I gotta come up with a better would you rather.
Which one? It wasn't a yes or no
question. Wait, hold on. Hold on.
So, like, if I went into a dream world for 1 year, and, like, my real body was in a coma for that year, would I wake up and it would be a whole year later, or would I wake up in the same spot that I left?
In the same spot. No. 1 year later. 1 year later.
Yeah, no. I
can give you a tougher one.
I would definitely go with the dream.
Hey, bro, they finna give me coffee. Yeah. All right, y'all. So for this Would You Rather segment, right? I'm going to ask you this Would You Rather question. And it's going to be a real tough one. So, would you rather live in the Stone Age for the rest of your life, right? Or live in the dream world for the rest of your life? Because in the real world, you are a vegetable and you cannot live no more.
Like I'm in a coma.
Yeah, you're in a coma.
I'm in a coma for the rest of my life, but I'm living in a dream world.
Yes, and you're stuck in 20 years in a coma until they finally give up.
20 years of being in a dream world or the Stone Age.
Yep, and passing away, and you go straight to Judgment Day. It's gonna be so confusing.
I would go with the dream thing for the rest of my life, because the Stone Age, like, what are you gonna do? Like, at least I lived a life and then lived in a make-believe cool life, or, you know, horrible, but whatever. At least I'm living.
Playing with your realms.
Yeah, like, I'm living in realms for the rest of my life, or hacking things with a stone for my whole life.
Now you'd be hunting and stuff.
I don't want to hunt. Give me some personal realms.
Personal realms
To live in.
Yeah, understandable.
What would you do? Would you rather live in a dream world for the next 20 years of your life and then that's it? Or would you rather live in the Stone Age?
I think I live in the Stone Age.
Really?
Hopefully I still have my memory. If I do, then I'm gonna forget.
No, you don't have your memory. You don't have nothing. You're just born into the Stone Age as another little thing. What are they called? What I used to call your eggs?
Homo sapien?
Yes, you're literally a Homo sapien. Running around doing monkey things, like...
Okay. I'm Homo sapien.
Call your eggs? Homo sapien.
I'm keeping it in the video too.
Bro, it's because that was a Homo sapien that just got born into 2020. Like, there was no way.
Bro.
I'm drinking this water. It's not
True,
open yet.
But,
alright.
So, look, for the next thing that we're going to talk about, we're going to get into dreams a little bit.
Okay.
We're going to get into freaking some crazy dreams too, right? So I'm going to open this random book.
Oh, let me put mine up too. Keep going.
Yeah, random one, and we're going to talk about a random dream that's in here. Hold on. Oh, shoot. All right. Hold on. All right. It says March 15th, The Little Dream Worlds. Now, I'm going to read through this because I can probably tell it better by half a memory. Like, with it sometimes. So, we'll see what's up. Guys, on second thought, okay, I'm gonna have to do some major editing with this video. It's crazy, but I'm not gonna read this one that I just, she just brought up her ex, or brought up my ex, and that's who we're reading about right there. So nah. But anyway, so like another dream I got for y'all, right? So this is crazy. So let me tell y'all. So like, paranormal encounters, right? These spiritual encounters or whatever. Look, you remember Nyla's old house? Her old crib?
Yeah.
Like the one before she has now? So you remember how everybody would say, like, yo, that basement's haunted or whatever, right? And even, like, the babies, when they would go by that basement, they'd start crying and they'd say, there's a monster down there. He's down there. It wants to kill everyone in this house. Like, that's what the babies would be saying. Like, I'm not going to say their names on the stream.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Like, they be saying that, and then they literally tell me stories, like, on how it looks and stuff. But they were talking about how it, like, climbs up the roof and all this stuff, the crazy stuff.
See, that's...
But I've had a lot of my paranormal dreams or whatever actually happened in that house. Goes on the same one. Why isn't it on autoplay? But yeah, no, a lot of my paranormal dreams happened at that house. And also at that house, I was lucid dreaming, and I was actually on their little, the white couch that they have when you walk in on the right side? Yeah, so, like, I was on that couch, and it's closer to, like, the basement and the garage. where that was.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I was laying there, and I started to astral project. And I get up off my bed, and then I look towards I look towards the freaking where the basement was, and that the garage door was, and there was a red light. It was just beaming. It was just a full red light. So I walked towards it, and then the red light was the basement. Now you can envision some freaking nun music playing as I'm looking down that freaking basement, and it's nothing but red, and on the wall was there's like a candle. But I was like weirded out. Now I'm over here like, bro, I am about to find out what is down there. I am about to figure this out once and for all. And I can tell everybody when I wake up. I am going down. So I started walking down, but then I woke up because I heard a footstep, towards the staircase or whatever. And I woke up in my I went back to my body and woke up, and I was weirded out, and there was nobody around me. But then I heard footsteps waking up. But then again, what if they were my own? But who knows?
What if it was something else trying to take your body? Because
and then God just pulled me back. No, you can't.
Yeah, because I think astral projecting is really, really terrifying. And I've never done it, but I've just heard stories, and what scares me the most is that's low-key my biggest fear is ever going into that, because if you walk away from your body, something else can walk in it, and then you can't get back to your body. You're stuck in this other paranormal realm.
And it's God will pull you back to your body at the right time, but if you keep playing with it, then
yeah, that's why it's but you're gonna be prone to, because it's gonna try to draw you in so that you go further and further away from your body.
Dude, I was going to too.
I'm saying.
I was gonna go all the way down to the basement, fight whatever was down there. I was on some combat stuff, when I was walking down there.
That's what basement. I'm saying.
But it was probably diversion, right? Nah.
That's so terrible. And then there's certain ways that you can force yourself into astral projecting, and it's basically just this meditation and mindset that you have, and it's terrifying to me, because how you do it, how you fall into that, is what I do to go into lucid dreaming. So it's I'm so scared. I'm that's my biggest fear, is to think I'm gonna go into some lucid dream, and then I fall into astral projection, or
you'll fall into astral projection a lot of the times.
But I have never, and I'm I do not want to ever.
I used to astral project. I used to astral project a lot, bro, at Nyla's house over there. Look at this one, bro. All right, so I'm about to tell y'all, this is going to kind of be a little X-rated.
I'm just saying, if I walk out of my body and turn around and look at my body, I'm walking back in. I am not walking away.
All right. Well, a lot of times I didn't realize that I left my body. I just got up and I was living, I thought. But this is what it says. This is September 23rd, 2020. I was at a get-together at my grandma and my Papa JR's house. In the kitchen area, there was a Mexican lady. She started flirting with me, so I flirted back, which was my mindset back then. She was very beautiful. So I got close. And I had sexual pleasures with her. I basically fingered her, bro. And it says, on top of that, my grandparents and my uncle were in the living room. I snapped out of it, though, and went through my grandma's kitchen in the hallway, looping around the house, going past the front door. So, their kitchen, and then how it led to, the garage and then to the front. And then it says, I looped around back to the kitchen. So I walked back to the kitchen. And basically, as I walked to that kitchen, right, there's two of my basically middle school bullies. I thought he was trying to put fear in me, which it didn't at that time. I was healed from that shit a long time ago. You kind of do with people making fun of you, because then you kind of rise above it pretty quick.
Yeah.
But the thing is it had my two main middle school bullies. like they were in the kitchen, the same place where that woman was at first, before I snapped out of it. And they were as big as like the roof in there. They were that tall, so it was more of intimidation. Anyways, I'm like, bro, I'm not intimidated. So I just walked past them in there, and I knew they were gonna follow me. And it's just kind of how it always been. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna lead them out this house.
Mm-hmm.
So I walked, and I led them out the house. And as I lead them out the house, bro. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. So as I lead them out the house, bro, like one of them's just telling me like, "Oh, you ain't gonna do shit, pussy. Like you're a pussy. You ain't gonna do shit." And as he leads me out the house, outside it looks like ancient Rome, like a city of Rome, for some reason. And they're no longer like they walked out, but then they like disappeared. Houdini. And I'm looking around there, and there it's like ancient Rome. And I start walking across the street towards the city side. And I knew they were coming from there. Like I could see it, like just another vision, like of the dream. Oh shoot. Anyways, as they're walking, Eduardo, I'm gonna edit it. Bro turns. One of them turns into a freaking. One of them turns into this woman with a sword, like of old times, you know, like she's a warrior. And the thing was, the other one was still the bully. Like he just stayed in that form. Anyways, as they start walking, they're gonna walk out of basically between two buildings, you know, and it's almost like a little alleyway. But as they walk out, it's almost like walking out of a door, and I'm waiting like on the side, and I know they're about to walk up. Now, as that happens, I fight Eduardo. Oh my gosh. I fight one of the main ones. I fight the woman with the sword.
Okay.
I punch her. And eventually gets on the ground, and then I stomped the head. And next thing you know, it turns to a snake. But then the head of the snake was stomped when I done that.
Snakes have crazy like they're like supposed to resemble some crazy stuff in dreams. Like if you see snakes in your dreams, it resembles something. I don't know what it is, but it resembles something.
See, yeah, that's crazy. But I did the same to the other kid too. I beat him up, and then I put him to the ground. I stomped his head and he turned into a snake, and then that snake's head blew up. So it was like, yeah. And then I went back into the house. Mission accomplished. Went back to my freaky body, and I fell asleep.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You should let them out.
I manipulated
Dude,
them.
literally, I had this dream when I was on the car ride from moving from Colorado to Texas the first time, and I was only like 4. And on that car ride, I had this dream that I was in a treehouse, and I was there with my 2 cousins and my mom. And my mom was like dying, and my cousins, like apparently the only way to save her from dying was to finish a puzzle that was like in a frame on the wall, and it was a puzzle of Mona Lisa, and there was one little puzzle piece that was missing, and we had to like find it, and we couldn't find it in the treehouse. And so my one of my cousins, she was helping my mom, and she told me, she was like, you need to go in the house and get a wet rat. So I went out of the tree house, and like the only way to get down, well, because there was a ladder, but it was like way quicker because there was like this thick vine in front of the tree house. It was way quicker to just grab it and like swing over to the back door. So I grabbed the vine, and I like was swinging over, and then I looked down on the ground, and you know Boots from Dora?
Yeah.
I think that's his name, right? The little monkey thing?
Yeah.
The little monkey on Dora the Explorer. He was like laying down on the floor, like injured. So I went down the vine, and I like picked him up because I was gonna help him, and I like brought him to the back door, and I got the wet rag, and I left him in there. And then I went back up to the treehouse and I gave it to my cousin to help my mom. And then my cousin was like, "Did you see the monkey?" And I was like, "What? Boots?" And he was like, "Yes. Did you see him?" And I was like, "Yeah." And my other cousin, she was like, "Where is he? Where did he go?" And I was like, "I just put him in the house." And then they started like chasing like to the like sprinting to the back door to go get this monkey. And I went down there and I was like, "No, oh my gosh, like guys, stop," because I thought they were gonna hurt him. And then they go to open the back door and I ran in after them, so they were already in there. I couldn't see in there. And then I like turned the corner to go into the door where they already went, and they were both those monitor lizards. They turned into lizards. Monitor lizards. Like the big ones that like they can like literally eat toddlers. I think they're called monitor lizards. They turned into monitor lizards and they started chasing me and I started running and like this whole dream, that song by oh my gosh, I honestly don't even know who sings it, but it's like
I don't know.
It's like I don't want to sing it because it's like an old song.
You got a beat for it, sing it.
No, I'm not singing it. But there was a song that was playing in the car when I was sleeping, and I heard it throughout my whole dream, and it like was so terrifying because the beat was like low-key scary, and now I still to this day cannot listen to that song. It gives me like PTSD. And so I'm running from them and I ran into town because I guess I knew where the puzzle piece was. So I was running to go get the puzzle piece to save my mom. And I'm also running from them. I'm just running from them to the puzzle piece. And I ran into this like small town. It was like a big town. I don't know what town it was though. Or like it was like a city.
Yeah.
I ran into the city and then I was like seeing both of the lizards like chasing me, and so I ran into this store or this like the indoor skydiving, the big like fans that blow up and you can like hover in there.
Yeah.
I ran into one of those places and I jumped in the thing and I was like I was like my thought process is like the lizards cannot chase me in here. So I ran in the like big air tube and I'm just like floating in there. And then I see them jump in. And so now I'm floating in this tube of air with two monitor lizards that are trying to kill me. And then I get out and I was running again and I don't remember anything after that other than I just kept running. Like, it felt like I was running for, like, days from my cousins who turned into monitor lizards. And I was trying to find the last puzzle piece to a Mona Lisa painting. And I helped out Boots from Dora the Explorer. Like, it was such a weird dream.
Bro, that's, like, interesting, though. So Boots got saved, though.
I don't know what happened to him because I picked him up off the floor and I brought him inside the house to help him, and then I never saw him again because when I went in there to see,
they took him.
I don't know if they took. They just turned into lizards. I don't know. I never saw Boots. I don't even know what happened. I don't know how they went from my cousins to lizards, but they did.
They went to freaking bro, man. And lizards are usually snakes. Like they're reptilians, bro.
Isn't a snake technically a lizard because it just
basically
lost its legs? Or is a lizard basically a snake because it grew legs?
Bro, that's crazy. Elevated thought. Literally, bro.
You gotta like cut that part out and send it to me. Send me that clip.
Good. It's good.
No, I'm not like. I just want that clip.
Alright. We're gonna do another Would You Rather, bro.
I bet.
Alright, bro. Try to do this off the top of my head.
Wait, you want me to do it? You want me to ask
you
it?
got another one? You got one?
It's gonna be some messed up Would You Rather.
Alright, go for it. Cause I had one, but like,
Would you rather? I feel like I can't even.
why is it that bad? Alright, bro.
You might need to cut it out.
Okay.
Would you rather give head to grandpa?
Bro, why would you? Yo, bro, we gonna cut that part out, bro. Talk to me about it later, bro.
No, because I seen this video and it was like, making fun of like that person who takes Would You Rather way too far. And it was like a skit, and the dude was like, would you rather give head to your brother for 50 or for an hour, or have your dad give you back shots for 2 hours?
What? Yo, that's some weird shit.
And I was like, I have never heard nothing like that. I would definitely have to ask somebody that. I just want to see what they would say.
Yeah, no, I ain't saying shit. That's weird. Hell no. But I got you for a Would You Rather.
Okay.
Alright.
You want me to say like a real one?
Would you rather die slowly? Like fire type shit, drowning. Okay, you probably would. But drowning or like fire or like just being tortured, or would you rather die quick? Like something like gunshot or just like land on your head and die or some crazy stuff. Like, what do you think is the best way to die? Slowly or quick, so you can enjoy your last moments maybe while you're tolerating pain, or just quick?
Well, I've always like had a specific way that I wanted to die. Like, if I could choose how I want to die, there's 2 ways I want to go out. I want to either die from a shark attack or die from drowning. Like, those are just 2 things that I really want to experience in life. But I just don't want to live past it. Like, if I'm going to experience it, that's the end of the road. Like, that's my last life experience, is shark attack or drowning.
Man, what the heck? Bro, I don't know about that shark attack though.
Bro, that would be so cool. Like,
you'd be the type one for honest.
No,
too quick.
No, not, bro. Okay, have you ever been pinched with like a full hand, like grabbing you and like just pinching you like real hard, squeezing down on you real hard, and then ever has somebody do that little like that type of pinch? That hurts way more than having your grabbed like that.
Yeah.
So like if like I'd rather have one big set of jaws than 50 small sets of jaws pinching me everywhere, slowly eating me. No, take me out.
So you the quicker deaths are better.
No, those are like my 2 on both sides. But like a shark is not gonna kill you right away. Sharks will like tear off your leg and then rip out your guts and then rip off an arm, and you're just like taking all this, and then it'll like squish your chest, and then you're dead. But like drowning, it's like drowning. I'm like, that would be so dope too, because like you're sinking, but like you can't get there, because so much water is just toppling over you, and then it's like you can feel all that water in your lungs, and then you can't even push yourself up to the surface anymore because your body's so full of water.
I don't want none of this, dude. I want to be whacked. Shoot me with the gun.
Thought of this so much.
Shoot me with the gun, bro.
Like, I've really, really contemplated how those are my 2 top.
I want to go out like a freaking like a warrior or something, bro. I want to get shot up.
I don't want to get shot up. I want to shoot.
But I want to die for something.
From a shark, yeah, or water, the ocean.
Oh, die for something, not from something.
I'm dying for.
Like die for my
list.
country.
Dying for my bucket list.
Yeah, but not for myself. Like, if I died trying to spread the truth, bro, I'd die for God, bro.
Her.
That's my day.
That's you. But if I'm gonna die, that's my whole life going down. I'm doing a different me thing.
I need to die for anything. Like if I die by a sword, a gun, a sniper. Hey, if somebody 360 no scoped me, jumping off of a cliff, killing themselves, trying to shoot their gun, and they somehow killed me, I approve.
I'd be cool dying anyway, other than like from sickness or old age. Like basic. I ain't that. I'm not going out basic. Died of natural causes. Died of COVID-19. Like
died of COVID.
It's COVID-19, right? Not 18.
COVID-20.
What?
COVID-20.
But like originally it was COVID-19.
It's COVID-19. Yeah.
Yeah.
SARS-19. All right, y'all. So for the last segment of this video, guys, we are going to be talking about something mysterious, bro. Alright, so what's your plan? What's your goal by the end of 2023? This is off topic from paranormal stuff, but to end the podcast, what's one of your goals? And
my goal is private.
Alright. Good stuff. I feel you. Okay. What's one way to stay consistent on your goals and actually make it happen?
The only way to stay consistent with something is if you're consistently busy. Because once you sit down and take a break, you slip into it. And you can't stay consistent with nothing because you're always looking forward to, I'm going to be able to relax. I'm going to be able to take a break. No, don't relax. Don't take no breaks. Work until you can't. Keep busy. It's all mental. If you keep your mind busy, you're stacking. Like, you're going up because keeping your mind busy keeps everything in track. As long as your mind is constantly thinking about what's next, one step at a time, then you're not going to stop. But if your mind is just thinking, I just have to do this, and then I could take a break. Oh, now I have to do this, and then I could relax. Now I have to do this, then I can take a nap. You can't look forward to the down moments. You have to only think ahead of what's next. Okay, got this done. Look at my list. Have your priorities in check. That keeps you very consistent.
It does. 100%. And I'll add on to it. You basically got to do everything you don't want to do, and then once you do things you don't want to do, you feel happy that you've done those things that you didn't want to do, and it just feels like life is just more chill. You feel more accomplished.
You have to get uncomfortable to get somewhere you're actually comfortable.
Because there's so much beauty in the struggle, but yes, bro, it comes with pain, bro. Mm-hmm. That's just straight up right there. But the thing is, dude, whatever y'all are working on goal-wise, make sure you stay consistent with it. Like she said, get a freaking planner if you really need to. If you can do it in your head, do it in your head too. Either way, you still got to get that stuff done.
Yeah.
So whether you feel like it or not, you got to go to the gym tomorrow. Simple. But I hope you guys are having a blessed day. As always, we are going to end this podcast here. This was Spiritual Encounters. And it was good having you on the podcast, bro.
Yeah.
You got you up again, bro.
Bad.
I
couldn't see.
But, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment, and share this video. And, this is actually a live stream on here right now. But we are going to be editing.
Bro, what you say?
So, subscribe, yo. Hi, nigga, out.